Now here's our top focus. North Koreans are worried about their supreme leader, Kim Jong-un. This after citizens got a glimpse of their leader on June the 4th after a month-long absence from public view and noticed that he was visibly thinner, though not ill. Residents of Pyongyang expressed worry about Kim Jong-un becoming thinner at a recent public activity.
평양은 청주동지에서 수척아진 모습 봤을 때 우리 인민들은 제일 가슴 아팠다는 거. 모든 사람들이 다 말한다. 눈물이 저절로 나온다.
In the footage aired by state media, Pyongyang residents were seen watching a big screen on the street showing a concert which Kim attended. This along with an earlier video that showed Kim Jong-un looking noticeably thinner that compared to footage from 4 months ago. This is not the first time there has been speculation about the North Korean leader's health. His health is tracked closely by the international community since it is thought to be an indicator about his grip over the country's regime. Right now, for more on this, WION correspondent Patrick Falk is joining us live from Beijing. Patrick, first up, why has Kim Jong-un's weight attracted so much attention according to you?
Well, you mentioned that tight grip that he keeps on power. He keeps a very tight grip on power in North Korea indeed. And so any news related to his possible ill health does create a certain amount of uncertainty. And you have to remember that he hasn't appointed any successor either. So if North Korea were to find itself in a position where he weren't able to lead, that could cause some sort of instability or even upheaval. But we don't know for sure whether or not his slimmer appearance can be attributed to ill health or not. All we know is, as you mentioned, he disappeared out of public sight for some time, then reappeared earlier this month, and reports noticed that he well.
Right, that was Patrick Falk that was reporting live from Beijing. I think Patrick is back with us. Patrick, can you hear me now? Right, I believe Patrick can hear me now. Patrick, next up, what I wanted to know from you was, analysts have pointed out the possible propaganda value in his appearance. Is there any merit in this argument?
Yeah, well, look, it's an interesting bit of analysis, but the question really is whether or not this was intended from the get-go, or is this as a consequence of the slimmer appearance that we're seeing of him. Now, we did noticeably hear about that report from that unknown person on state media saying that people were saddened to see him, or their hearts were broken seeing him in this emaciated state. And you have to remember also that this is happening at a time when North Korea is suffering severe food shortages. Kim Jong-un himself has said as much, and also observers have said that they've noticed some unprecedented price rises in the cost of staples like corn and rice. So it does seem as though authorities might have jumped on this opportunity perhaps to try and show this symbol of solidarity, if you like, with Kim suffering the consequences of this apparent food shortage.
All right, Patrick, we'll leave it at that. That was Patrick Falk joining us live from Beijing. Appreciate you talking to us. Now, moving